Greetings, humans. It is I, Aurora Gems, shining light and spitting prophecies and hitting you with the gems. You already know what it is. I am crowdfunding. Woo, shaking my body to get to Hawaii. Yeah, many of you who know me, I've been manifesting the trip to Hawaii for a very long time now, maybe a little bit over a year. And it's finally coming full circle to where I'm just, the synchronicities pick up and you just feel it and you just know it. This year is the year. And I'm just tapping in so ancestrally to the land and to the ancient culture. I'm so excited. But yeah, so I want to go into the story. That's what we're gonna do, and get your cosmic drip from me. And make all of this, and it's so funny because people just keep saying, "You feel like you're from the island." Everybody thinks I'm from either Haiti, or Jamaica, or South Africa, which was just very interesting. But yes, I've been working with this 808 portal for quite some time, and I'm sorry, my brain be going through a lot. Trying to just keep the information straight, what's important. Anyways, I've been working with this 808 portal for a while now, and that's double infinity. And if you don't know, this is gonna be informational. The hertz of the planet, so the Earth has a heartbeat, and the hertz of that is 8 hertz. And so I just say double heartbeat, and 808 drums, heartbeat of my mama, double time. And it's double infinity. And 808, if you don't know, now you know, is the area code of Honolulu. And I've been working with that and just the energy. And I'm finally, I'm going this year, y'all. So 2024, of course, the year 8, year of the dragon also. Whew, it's getting hot. Breathing flames. And I turned 26 this year in January, which is also adds up to 8. So 808 double infinity, and just all of the things aligning, and I'm just feeling it. And it's so much deeper than I don't want to just, well, it is what it is. I'm living my best life out here, but for me, it's so close to me, just feeling. I've always felt a draw to Hawaii, and I often forget that it's a state and not a whole different country. But it's just, I kind of consider it a different country because it's separate. But yeah, just all the islands in general, just like Tahiti. I've been definitely tapping into Tahitian, Samoan, Polynesian, Hawaiian. So they're similar, but there's also differences. The dialects are different. So it's kind of like Indian Tamil. Tamil is there's differences. Yeah. So what am I saying? Anyways, my brain just totally went blank. Yes, there's different dialects. So a little bit of the history is, so I am full-blood Cherokee. We're not gonna get too far into the weird stuff that America was doing, $5 Indians kind of handing over our titles and then just calling us Black people, handing over our titles to actually Asiatics, who are presented now as Native Americans, which would be, and they're the ones who are they have the culture of the Native American Cherokees, but really someone like me who they would just say, oh, that's just a Negro, or that's just a Black person, an African American. That's our culture. That's our culture. But it bleeds out of us. So it's just so, I just love how we're just so, I would call it shapeshifty. So even all of I was just saying something about Tupac yesterday. I was our culture is more than that. But these are great. These are great. It's so many, all of it is relevant. All of it. How we were dancing in the 1920s, and the artists that were just coming out and made way for the jazz era, what they started calling it jazz, or the blues, all of that, all from the 1900s, the Industrial Revolution, all the way to here. This is all of our greatness. But I've been really tapping into truly tribal roots, the pool of Peru, and just all of the separation, thinking that like Mexicans or Peruvians or South Americans are just so different from North Americans. So like that, and before there was colonization, like these people were like very interconnected, very much so. I would say more oneness sounds weird, but something like that. Like it wasn't so much different. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. It wasn't so much of a split, and like their cultures are very, I would say, similar, but like I love how they're all different. They have their differences as well. So like Peru, I've been feeling like a strong pull to Peru, Bolivia, pretty much South America, Mesoamerican, like that is deeply in us. Like those were the homies, like for real. Like, and then there was colonization. So like the paling, the dilution, I guess you could, it really is, that's what it is, honestly. Yeah, like the loss of the melanin, it's happening all over the world. So the way that the French, you know, conquered the Spanish, the what's that state right next to Spanish? What's it called? It's gonna come to me. Portuguese. Portugal is right there by Spain. So like the Portuguese and the Spanish, how they invaded our Mesoamerican land, where it was a lot, like, most of the people were completely dark. But a lot of people don't even know there's just like places in Mexico. There's just like literally they look like me. They look exactly like me, feature, skin, everything. So like, but you see the lighter Americans, this is due to the colonization or breeding of like the Spaniards. So like we had our own tongue here, but like the Spaniards came, and like it's just the whole thing of just like, I guess you can call it trevolution, evolution, I don't know. But it's just also interesting to kind of observe and to study. And this is just stuff that's coming up into me, coming up out of me effortlessly. Just that pull to like Mesoamerica, South America, and my connections to the land there, and the pull of Hawaii and Polynesia, and my people. I'm full blood Cherokee. I have family who come from. So I live in. I'm Florida born, which is probably why it's so funny. It's so close to the islands, and I'm just really truly an island girl, and this is all Turtle Island, but just fooling. What was I saying? My mind went blank. Oh yeah, so Florida born gal, and most of my, I guess, that past, I would say maybe 4 generations back, they were actually from Georgia, and then some also migrated from South Carolina. So there's just that link. I believe it's South or North. I believe it was South Carolina, but like connections to the Gullah Geechee and you know, the Apache, and I believe that's like around Georgia area. And then the Seminole, they have traces here in Jacksonville, Florida. Ooh, well, anyways, and I'll be like hesitant of that when I post it. But anyways, who cares? Because I be traveling anyways. But yeah, so I'm full-blood Cherokee, and Cherokee, they actually have a direct connect, like direct cousins of, I mean, you know, all humanity is connected, but like some of you have to go back, but like directly connected, not even far back, connect to Samoans. And Samoans are, and I've been also like drawn to Tahitian culture. So I want to do more research, but I looked up like the differences between Tahitian and Samoan. They have slight they're like all like, I guess the islands are all like if you, like, pretty sure you could take a boat or something and go through like island hop, which is goals. It's on the list, okay? Donate to your gal, because I'm like, goddess and deserve to be treated. But anyways, yes. So Samoans, actually, the best way I can say it is a form of Polynesian. So you know, there's different forms of Indian, like Tamil would be like one form of Indian, for example. So like that's kind of the same thing. I want to make sure I'm like, I don't want to say anything that offends anyone who's like born of that, you know. It's all love, okay? But yes, so my people directly cousins with Samoans, which is why I feel such a draw to the culture and to the people. And I just want to say, they're, man, they're just stunning, just gorgeous. The people are just, yes. And I just love the culture, and I just feel such a draw to it. And it's just like something in me, and like random times things will come out of my mouth, and then I was like, what is that even? And I look it up, and it's actually Hawaiian language. So I make sure I bought a Hawaiian dictionary so I can learn. But yes, and just learning Japanese, and just the There's a lot of Samoans who are originally completely, like, the island was completely at once completely Polynesian, dark-skinned people. Now they're lighter because of the, I don't want to say infiltration. That's what came to my mind, but I feel like it was all love. I think things just happened. There was a war. You know, we all know about the war in Japan. It's all throughout the history books, the giant war that went on in Japan with all the bombing, and the Japan had to, like, refugees, and a lot of the Japanese ended up going to the island Hawaii, and that's where all the Polynesians were, and they settled in, became a part of the island, and they started mating and just mixing with the people of the island. And so that's where you get the native day Hawaiians, which are lighter skinned, lighter tones, but like the original Polynesians are very dark, and you'll see them if you go to Polynesia. If you go to, like, gosh, there's so many places that are like, they're in the same, like, thing, but they're not. They have their differences, and they have their different dialects. So, like, I don't want to, like, I just want to be mindful, like, respecting all the different cultures and dialects. But yeah, so that's just like a little bit of history. So that's why I feel so drawn to it, and like, I am that. I feel like it's in me, but of course, it just hit different being, like, I don't want to say black, but that's what people, y'all know what I mean when I say it. Indigenous from America, and just like having everything kind of stripped, but it's not stripped. Like, you know what I mean? So like, our culture still comes out of us. It bleeds out of us. We can't run away from it. Like, DNA is never going to unact. Like, it's still there. But like, being just like, oh, you're just a Negro. And they changed the name of our people so many times. Like, it was a Negro, it was colored people, and then it was black, and then it was African American, now it's black. So it's like, y'all giving us all these terms, and like, who is signing these contracts? And then there's $5 Indians, where they took our culture, literally stripped it from us, calling us 5 different names. And then in the book of law, black means it's technically, they can like do whatever, because technically you're not considered a full human. Like, what? That's crazy. And then it's just the atrocities to my people. And it's just like, I feel like there's atrocities against the indigenous all over the planet, but I feel like Americans, and feel free to correct me if I am incorrect, but I feel like from my observations, so they usually are correct. Like, we are the only ones who had our culture stripped away. Like atrocities, like, they're straight. Like, oh, I forgot the connection between, I'm going to go back to that. The connections between, again, the slaughter of the people, of the indigenous everywhere, to like take and harness the energy just to have some inverted version upon the planet, upon the people, the experimentations, all of these things upon the indigenous cultures. And I forgot to make the connect back to what's that place called? Not New Zealand. Wait, it is New Zealand. Yes. No, Australia, not New Zealand. Australia, the Australians, you know, like the blonde hair, like all of the people that they're like literally wiped out. And now Australians are just all white. Crazy. They were melanated. But anyways, like, just the wipe of that people that actually had a direct connect to not only Filipino, but also Tahitian, Samoan, and Hawaiian as well. So, well, Hawaiian is Polynesian, and Samoan, Polynesian, Hawaiian are like all the same. But nowadays, Hawaiian really is like, it's a slight spin-off, because it's Polynesian mixed with Japanese. But it's crazy. This goes so deep, because the original Japanese were dark. They look like me. So, but they have, of course, the Asiatic feature. So it's like, bro, what's happening? What's happening upon Gaia? Help. But yeah, it's like the whole planet was fully melanated, but then there started to be like I don't want to say diluted. Is that what it is? Because I want to be, it is what it is. Anyways, but yeah, like this loss of melanin upon the planet, and then of course with the loss of melanin, it just so happens that there's more stifling of natural essence and embodiment of love. As we are cosmic beings here upon this plane, this is like our mama. We are her. We're not separate from her. So the separation increase, thus the dilution, and then all throughout Brazil is crazy. Like, you see a lot of them are mixed, but like just the way they treat the dark people there, and the way the lighter people are like, we're higher, we're better than you. It's just crazy. You'll see that in India. You'll see it all over the world. India is one of the ones that I noticed, because I love Hindu. I love their culture. I'm obsessed with like the Indian culture. But you'll see like the super dark ones, they're gorgeous. You don't ever rarely see them. You'll see like the ones who are like kind of mixed and light, like a lot of the Hispanics, you'll see like, okay, they're not white. They got a little color, you know, a little something, but they're not full. You know what I'm saying? So like they'll treat the super dark ones like, I believe it was somewhere in the south of like India, they get treated like crap. Like, and you're never gonna see them. Like when you see Bollywood, you see the super light toned ones. So this is just something that's going on worldwide across the planet of lighter is better and the darker is this. But like all of it spirals out of the dark. Like those are the original people. And so to strip it and then give it to someone else for $5 and then say that those are the Cherokee and then say that mine is just, you're African American. Like, and I was like, we were here. Most of us were never from Africa. We were from here. And there was Pangea. Like the land was one beyond before the name Africa even existed. So it's like, what are you doing and who is doing it and what is the intent and the malice behind doing it? So it's very strange to do that to Americans, strip them completely of culture, have them just wondering, making them think that like hip hop is just all that they ever were. When there was actually tribal, like there was just an actual true connection, actual shamans, actual like, I mean, of course we know this because it can't go nowhere. It comes back up, but it's been so, I would say, diluted, shifted. The minds have been infiltrated severely. The hearts have been tainted. So it's like, it's a war. It's a war. But like, we're here to spread that over with love and transmute it. On some Korra, I don't know if y'all seen Korra, it's a spinoff of Avatar. On some Korra shit, what they was doing, that's what we doing. If you haven't watched Avatar, The Last Airbender, and then Korra, the spinoff, you really need to. What are you doing? What are you doing? But yes, that's my truth, and I'm spinning it. And y'all gonna put some respect on America. Y'all gonna put some respect on the merge. Y'all gonna put some respect on my people. Okay? Okay. Because everybody's like, America's trash. America's ghetto. Like, no. The USA is not really the problem. It's just the government. Like, Nigeria, I'm pretty sure is an amazing place. Dope people. Like, the government they're committing atrocities against the people. Like, they're sellouts. They're selling people out. But anyways, like, the people are lit. Like, really so full of love, like, you know. So to get so much flack from the rest of the world, and it's so deep that, and this is from a white woman, but she's still American. Like, she was born in America just like I was. So it's like, she was like, if you travel, girl, like what I did, I let everybody know I was from America. Everybody shunned her. Like, she was left to do all the stuff by herself. So she was like, if you want to do the Voyager thing like she did, she was like, just don't let everybody know you're from America. Because she's like, then you're going to just be kind of like pushed to the side. And everybody else spoke different languages and English. So they kind of outcasted her. So I'm like, there's just this mentality of negativity towards Americans and like, you know, around the world. And we are so behind on a lot of things. But we can change that by writing petitions. Stay tuned. I want us to do the e-sign. If anybody knows how to do the e-sign, or people can sign petitions by clicking on the e thing and people can fill that out digitally, let me know so I can just tag it in my link in my bio. We love the old-fashioned way sometimes, but y'all, being able to click, boom, boom, it's so convenient these days because everybody has their phone. But yeah, that would be great. Because we can sign petitions, y'all. And like going into the history, we have to go into the history. Have we forgotten we the people? In order to form a more perfect union, like, we wrote that shit. The people wrote that shit. And the government we created the government. We set up the parliament, the government, to serve the people, to serve us. And now we think that we have to serve the government. It's been infiltration, y'all. Like, that's what happens when you just toss your power and not keep it. Like when you eating all them donuts. You eating all the empanadas and donuts and like the parasites. You can make them serve you. The demons. And then they come and then you just kind of like, you keep eating it. You never cleanse your body. You're just, yeah, I'm just going to eat this every single day. Nothing but that. They're going to be like, dang, we finna wild. Let's wild out. Like, that's what's happening upon the planet. Like, you have to keep our power. We have to keep, we have the power to change. Like, I see people voting. I see people on the streets with signs. But I'm like, and I see the petitions. Like, I'm a Florida gal, Florida Rising. Shout out to Florida Rising. They're doing this work. Like, they're in it. They're about it. I'm actually a member. Wait, I have to renew my membership. But anyways, yeah, like, they're on it. They're on it. And it's like, it's empowering the people. They're all about empowering the people because we have the power. Like, we have to, it can't just be one person. Like, they're going to laugh in your face. Like, people have to come together. So this is where signing petitions come into play. And I'm just going to share all my thoughts and feelings today. When it comes to petitions, okay, I love cruises. Y'all, bro, I saw this really giant one. Apparently it's the biggest cruise in the world. Bruh. I'm like, put me on there. Bruh, like, if I could just be dancing on a cruise, oh my God. If y'all got the hookup, send your girl to hook up. I would love to, like, dance on a cruise. I know you have to have, like, at least 3-month contract. I would love to do that. My problem, maybe not to anytime soon, but, like, just to have the hookup to be able to actually go to a solid one. Someone with some integrity. But what cruise line? Anyways, they're cruise lines. Like, they're leaking oil on it. Anyways. Again, like, just the infrastructure, just like what we're creating. It's a boat. It's on water. It can run off of water. It can like funnel in the water and run off the water instead of leaking fuel into like the ocean. And I've been on a cruise before. They have like these giant things of waste. These things are huge. They're literally about like, my arms don't even go as big as how, like, they have to have people like shovel out the giant things of waste. So I'm like, we can be smarter about what we're doing. And like, cruise lines, y'all, needs to be obligated. I'm speaking to you, cruise lines. If y'all see this, they need to be obligated. We need to come together, sign some petitions. They need to be obligated by law to have these things where people, I mean, I guess of course we would have to sign these petitions, but they should have a thing in place to where they do like fundraising to where whoever, let's say, they added on to the gratuity, added on to the ticket, and a lot of that money that they get from each customer that they get on the cruise line will go to the preservation of the ocean, the keeping the oceans clean, the preservation of the animals and the sea life. Since you're going to be cruising and you're using fuel, and the oil probably, let's be real, that oil probably a little bit sort of kind of leaking into, just like cars have exhaust, if they're using fossil fuels, I'm pretty sure there's some sort of leakage that happens into the ocean. So, like, just being mindful. Like, we can still have these fun, amazing things, but let's just be mindful about how much we're taking and consuming and what we're putting out. And if we know that it's not super great putting it out, like cars, let's just be smart about it. And I see Tesla with the coil. But, like, that can go even further. The guy that came up with he ended up dead. It was apparently. Anyways. What did they say? I forget what it's called. I forgot. But I don't know. I forgot what it's called. It's not coming to my brain right now. But like, it can run off water. And suddenly he ends up perished. Interesting. So it's just like, everything can really run off of water because all is water. Like, we all were born in water. But anyways, that's my piece. I miss making videos. I want to make more videos. I want to talk more. If y'all like to see me talk, y'all like to look at me. Oh, I look so good. Y'all just like to look at me while I talk. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that share button. Send it to a friend. And go to this is going to be posted on my YouTube. But my YouTube, my Instagram, and my TikTok, and my Facebook are all the same. It's Oracle Gems. It's all the same. Keep it simple. My GoFundMe is in the bio of my Instagram. If you want to donate to my GoFundMe or you want to book me, if you're like, yeah, I'm not in the donating spirit, but if you give freely, you receive freely. That's what type of time we on, y'all. Okay? So I've been giving so many things away, y'all. And it feels so good. It feels so good. If you have something that you haven't touched in the past 3 years, it's just sitting there and you're just like, I like it. And you just have this weird attachment to it. Let that shit go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. It's springtime. If you didn't do your spring cleaning, what are you doing? Not gonna hold you. I was late and we still gotta re-up on that. But yeah. My parents are pulling up. That timing, though. I love them. They made it home safely. That's so beautiful. I belong on an island. Like, I was literally walking to my old elementary school, y'all, and it was throwing out fruits. I had 3 giant bowls of apples. And this is just how, I want to share this, how, like, God works and these blessings work. I went to the store, right? And I was just kind of, like, standing there. This lady was going to barter with me. She said she was going to come back. She's like, you can keep your jewelry. I don't wear jewelry, but I'll buy it for you. I've been doing this back to back, going to the store, just asking people if they want to barter. Every single time they say, I don't really want, keep your jewelry, and they just buy the food. It's free. It's free. This is just tapping to this abundance, right? I go and this lady, she I don't know if she just forgot or she walked by, I didn't see her, but as that door closed, another one opened. The guy walks up to me. He's like, "You South African?" I'm like, "Actually, no, I'm not. I'm just from Florida." I was like, "I hear an accent." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm from South Africa." And then he bought me lunch. Long story short, he bought me lunch. He gave me the $15 to get what I wanted. Lady in front of me, something was like pulling me to say something to her because I liked her gold jewelry. And I was like, "I love your jewelry. I've been meaning to say it for like a while. I was standing here." She's like, "Thank you." And then I was like, "You know what? You're a goddess. You can have whatever you want in life." She's like, "Thank you. You know what, girl? I've been feeling that." And then long story short, we're talking. She has an apothecary, and she's actually Jamaican. And she has an apothecary. She's actually a teacher at the old elementary school I went to 18 years ago. She was like, "Yeah, I want to buy body butter from you. I have an apothecary. I have classes. I want you to come." She gives me her info. She's like, "Come meet me at the school." I can walk to my school, my old elementary school. I walk up there the next day, give her body butters, and then she let me know that they have these rules and regulations to where they, "Hey, chill." My dog excited about my parents being home. He doesn't do that with me. But anyways, she was like, "Yeah, come up there to the school. I bring her body butter. She buys body butters off of me." And you see, follow that pool. Because if I didn't compliment her, I would never walk up to my old elementary school. It was so nostalgic being there. She bought some body scrubs off me. Another lady, she gave me her info. Shush. Quiet. The other lady ended up buying another body butter off of me. So that was 2 sales. And then another lady, she was also from Guyana. She was the lady walking around. She was like, "Yeah, they have policies where they don't want to be sued. So they toss out the fruit. The kids can't come back for seconds after lunch. You're done. Because if that shit's sitting out, we're not finna get sued." They're like, "We don't want no accusations over here." So she's like, "Just take it." And I had to it's weird because they wanted me to cover it up. Like they didn't want to be seen taking it. Like they have these rules. I ended up getting 3 giant bowls of apples. And it was right when I was about to do my fast. So it's just, God got you no matter what. My mom's about to walk through the door. Let me open the door for her. Her hands are full. Welcome. Get in, dog.
Get yourself in this house.
Dog.
Come here.
Dog. Get inside. Hello.
What's up, Rick?
Hey, school sell everything, Rick.
I thought they just had coffee. Oh, I gotta go up there. Oh.
They kind of like tropical smoothie with
Oh.
smoothies.
Interesting.
They sell chai tea.
Oh.
And they got little goodies that you can eat, little sandwiches and
Oh.
muffins and stuff.
I'm gonna have to go up there. I just got a Scooters up the street. I thought it was just gonna be coffee. Like Dunkin' Donuts type shit. They have a whole bunch of different stuff.
No, I didn't even say it like,
Bro, he's ruining my whole video. My dog. He gets so excited when my parents come home. But when I come home, he just sniff me and walk away. It's fine. It's fine. I know it's not all love. He just want the snacks and the sniffs. That's it. Snack and sniff. But anyways, yeah, so like that's the abundance. Like, that's the abundance. And it's just so great. Like, yeah, it's time to go to the islands. It's time. I'm crowdfunding. I do have drip, goddess drip. I'm gonna get the Etsy put up. You can go to my Etsy, and I do have certain crystal pieces that I do make for male specimens. I feel like men can rock this. Like, that's again what I love about the Tahitian culture, the Hawaiian culture. The men wear flowers. The men wear the men had these, like, there is no weird, like, they're very secure within their masculinity. But like, you can have, anyways, I sell this gotta drip. Hit me up, and I'm gonna set up my Etsy account. But right now we're just doing DMs or comments. Just hit me up if you're interested in that. And as well as I do dance healing sessions. So if you're a woman who wants to get more into her femininity, her sensuality, and just moving and releasing shame, guilt, pent up emotions, hit me up. In all the ways I told you guys. I'm gonna make sure I post everything below as well, even though I said it before in the video prior, like a few minutes ago. I'm gonna post everything in the subscription box. That's what it's called? Yes, the subscription box. So you guys have all the info. Excuse me, but yes. I'm just gonna be dancing. If you feel called to donate, give freely to receive freely. Even 5, 10, like whatever you have, whatsoever on your heart, God put on your heart to donate it to me. My GoFundMe is in the bio of my Instagram. GoFundMe is in the bio of my Instagram. But my Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube are all the same. Oracle Gems. Yeah. AURORACLEGEMZ. even though I'm gonna be posting this. And I'm gonna have my Etsy up soon, where you can just inquire about pieces, and I'll just post what I have. And right now I'm just kind of posting on my Instagram and my TikTok. So if you see pieces that if a piece that you want, you can just DM me. I was gonna sell this gown. I have this gorgeous gown that you'll see on my page on TikTok if anybody's interested in that. And also in the bio of my Instagram, I have my gig salad. Gig salad is where you can go to book me for events. So if you need a dancer, I do primarily burlesque, but also as well, I do, again, Tahitian. I feel like I do whatever comes out of me, but I have a lot to learn. So I'm not going to even label it as that, but I do like tribal fusion dance. So I take from different cultures and I fuse it together in my own creative freestyling way. I mix a whole bunch of different things, but my dancing is glorious. You can see that on my YouTube, my Instagram. You can see it on all my platforms, except for Facebook. I haven't got to posting back on there yet, but yes. If you want to, y'all got to do something. Y'all got to want to like this video, that's free. Share this video, that's free. Comment, that's free. Follow any of my pages, that's free. If you want to donate to my GoFundMe, that would be wonderful. Dancing my way to Hawaii, as well as selling my cosmic drip if you want some drip. And I also do body scrubs and body butters. I do those by order, so I usually just do huge batches and sell them how I sell them, but since we're downsizing, I'm just going to do them by orders. If you want to order, you got to order at least 2 of them, and I can make some batches. I think I have 1 left. Yeah, I have like 1 left, so hit me up. I do herbal infused. And if you're in my city, I'm only doing desserts for people in my city because, yeah, they're all natural desserts. No white processed sugar, no white processed flour. I use everything organic, everything completely healthy. You can sweeten things naturally with just fruits. You don't really need all the extra sweeteners, but I know how people taste buds are, so I use like honey, agave, stuff like that. But yes, and all my services will be listed. Just follow my Instagram, Oracle Gems. You'll see it in my pinned post, all the things about me, all the things that I do. And subscribe to my channel if you want to hear more from me, get to know me. I'm going to do more traveling this year and more vlogging. That's why I originally made this channel, was to do travel vlogs. And if you go to the different playlists that I have on my YouTube, you'll see like my fire dancing, you'll see my burlesque performances, and you'll see me talking about other deeper, I don't want to say spiritual, but some of them I guess are deeper, just like a lot philosophical, like whatever you want to label it, deeper topics into my world. And you'll see me dancing. And yes, have a beautiful day. Get a goddess to the island. You know how, get a goddess to the island. It's gonna be so lit. But yes, subscribe, like, share, subscribe, comment, share a blessing. Let's do that. Share a blessing. So like any experience that you had that was just so godly, that was just like, whoa, like that had you shook or something, or it's just like funny how it worked out. Like I love hearing stories like that, or like things that just come full circle for people, or like synchronicities. I love hearing stuff like that. So share it in the comments. I love to hear it. And the message, give freely to receive freely, and just be who you are. Pure embodiment will get you all your blessings, and you are the blessing. You are the manifestation. So yeah, be kind, be gentle with yourself, because we do a lot. Like humans be doing a lot. And just being can be a lot. So like you're doing enough. You are enough. You're more than enough. Like you're more than worthy of all of the love, all of the things in life, you know? And we all need someone. So don't be afraid to open up your heart and be soft and just love, because you don't have to be like macho, every man for himself, don't nobody love. Like you don't have to be that way. A lot of people end up falling into that little trap of hardening your heart just because other people have projections of their own pain, which is just a call for love. So just find people who you just feel that instant spark with. You know instantly who the people are for you, instantly. So just gravitate towards be in the spaces of things that you love, and keep being love, and create your own. This is the year of creating your own stuff for you. Like, yeah, everybody else is, there's so many people who sell jewelry, but nobody's doing how I'm doing. There's so many dancers, there's so many burlesque dancers, there's so many of everything, but there's so many brands of bread, right? but not everybody likes the same brand. You know, so keep you do that thing that God called you to do, regardless of what's going on in the outside world. What's going on the inside is what matters. Bring that to fruition like you're supposed to do. Okay, I'm like talking to myself, but to others as well. But yeah, just remember to just slow down. It's okay to slow down and be gentle with yourself. You don't have to rush just because society tells you that you need to pick up your feet faster, even though you're already tired. Like, just chill and relax, and things will fall into place. And yes, and my goddesses, this is mostly for my goddesses. I know men probably will watch this, but here for the goddesses, like, goddesses rise. We're goddesses of Gaia, and we deserve the best out of life, you know? Just the best. Magic. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And remember, follow all those things, y'all. Support a girl. Support a girl. Stay bodied in your breath and in your bliss. Drink your melons. It'll keep you hydrated. And coconut water.